Okay. Anything else, brother?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think really like knowing yourself and knowing what you're looking for is definitely really important. And when you really know what you want, you can definitely attract what you want even better. And I definitely agree. I guess my other question is that I had in mind before coming in here was, what do you see being the biggest issue or the biggest challenge you might face in relationships moving forward, and how do you think you'll handle them?
In my relationship or just a normal relationship?
Uh, like in your relationships that you have, and with like what you have envisioned.
Uh, whew. Honestly, just making sure that we communicate with each other and not getting influenced by the outside world.
Yeah,
Not succumbing to any negativity.
there you go. So, what do you think is the way to handle that? To handle like any negativity that might come up? Because I know when you're out there and you're getting attention, there's bound to be people that want to see others just get destroyed or fall or fail or whatever the case. So, what do you think is the way to handle that? Whatever like hate or negativity might come your way.
Okay. Honestly, I think you got to have a strong sense of self, man. To be honest, you got to know who you are, and like at the end of the day, your opinion has to be, you know, stronger than anything. And I know I introduced this guy and it's like, tell us your name and where you're from and how'd you find us. But this is somebody, guys, that I have a lot of respect for. He's a beast. He's a genius. He's a freaking phenom. Dylan, tell everybody how old you are, man.
I'm 23 years old.
Okay, 23 years old, bro. This man, he sounds like he should be a broadcaster. I'm 23 years old. No, I love it. That's the number one thing, man. Having a strong sense of self and having a support system, right? I always say you never rise to the strength of your goals. You only fall to the weakness of your system. So you definitely got to have a proper support system. And doing what we do, it's going to be divisive. One thing about this, about being authentically yourself, you can see who loves you and who supports you. And I think it is really, 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 really clear. I think it separates like the people that rock with you versus the people that you don't. I know that's what the number one thing I learned. Who really supports me, who really doesn't.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think it's definitely important. Like for me, obviously, being out there and just communicating. I of course have people that just like come after me and whatnot, but I think it's really important, like you said, just to really focus on your support system and the people that are with you and do support you, and helping those people grow and helping those people do better is really the way to go.
Yeah, and I got a question. What do you think about poly?
About poly?
Mm-hmm.
Well, personally for me, I don't see myself going in that direction, but I could see the viewpoint of wanting to do that, and I think that it's definitely a thing that people want to do, and if people want to do that and can make it work, then fine. I personally think for myself, I want to keep the circle like as tight as possible, and I think that kind of putting myself out there more and more, and kind of leaving myself open to like dating more than one person could be in a way dangerous, because I know that when you're successful, people sort of like come after you in more ways than one. So personally for me, I think that it would be a better idea for me to like stay monogamous, but if you're able to make it work, then have at it.
Yeah, interesting. So you disagree? It's just not for you.
Yeah,
Interesting.
exactly.
So why do you think that so many marriages fail?
I think that marriages fail because of lack of communication. That's all it comes down to. If there's a failing marriage, if somebody's needing to get divorced if they really have like a common goal and purpose with their spouse, it's really just due to a lack of communication. You know, there's a lot of things that stem from that, and on a surface level, it might look like something else, but I think it really comes down to a lack of communication, because when people really communicate, they're able to see each other's viewpoints. When you see each other's viewpoints,
Yeah.
you can see that the other person isn't like bad intended. Chances are, if you've married someone, you know, they want to support you, they want to help you, they want to like do good for you. And the only reason why somebody in a marriage would think that the other is in any other way is just because they're not communicating. They don't understand the viewpoint of the other. So the more communication that occurs, the better a relationship's going to be. And so I think it just boils down to lack of communication, really.
Interesting. Okay. With that being said, I have a question for you. And you said that you would not be in a relationship with somebody or not be in a poly relationship because you feel like people will come after you when you're successful, right? For those of you guys that don't know, this guy's a beast. All right, this guy's an absolute beast. He's a savage, man. You guys go look him up. He's the real deal. But you didn't say it's something that you just necessarily don't desire. So I guess if you had, you know, a wife and you're married and your wife was okay with you having another woman and she knew about it and was like okay with it, you mean to tell me you wouldn't have another woman?
Nah.
Why not?
I just, you know what I'm saying? Personally, like just my ideal scene, everybody has a different ideal scene, what they want in their life. For me, I just want a wife. That's it.
Why are you saying that's it? Like you're like settling?
Because I mean, for me, that's good. For me, that's just the ideal scene. That's
why not great. Like why not great?
What's that?
I said, but
why not great?
You saying like that's it? That's all I need? It's like you're like settling. It's just like somebody saying, "Oh, I just want to make 100,000 a year. That's all I need." Right? But like, well, okay, well, why not go for $1 billion?
Yeah. Well, the way that I think of it is I can, if I want to expand in that area of my life, I can do things with that one person to expand that relationship and thus expand that area of my life.
What does that mean? You mean like have like threesomes with random girls? Like what does that mean? Expand.
No. Like, you know, obviously for any good relationship to be, there needs to be some kind of common goal, some kind of common purpose.
Yeah.
So let's say, like I don't have a girlfriend or a wife right now, but let's say I did, and we had a common goal to help people. That's very general, but let's say we just want to help people. So if I want to expand in this area of my life, like my family, I want to increase the amount of activity, the amount of things that I do towards that common goal that I have with that one person. Maybe that would be aligning some kind of activities that we do in business, or maybe some kind of volunteer stuff, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But it would ultimately be to like do something that's about that common goal and purpose, and expand upon that, and you know, achieve more, do more in that area.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm with you. Well, listen, man, this guy Dylan, I have a tremendous amount of respect. This guy taught me a lot about entrepreneurship. This guy is literally a literal, in my definition, literal genius. Very powerful person, taught me a lot. Didn't know you were on TikTok though, Dylan. I will say that. Didn't think you was a TikTok kind of guy. But with that being said, I mean, I already know you run a business. Kind of tell everybody, what do you do?
Yeah, so, and thank you very much for the compliment. And so I run a business where I essentially consult companies. Most internet companies, most entrepreneurs have a huge issue in finding people that are really capable and really able to sell their products and services. Yeah. So most businesses out there, if they're successful, if they're in business, they have a way of getting attention, of getting people that are, you know, interested in their products and services. However, it's very hard to find people that are skilled and able to actually sell those products and services. Even if a lot of people are reaching out, there's just not many people that are able to get the job done unless they have the skill. So that's really what I specialize in, is solving that problem for different businesses. And I help individuals and beginners really lock down this skill of communication and thus sales in a way where you're really helping people, you're helping businesses sell products and services that are very needed and wanted, and make a lot of money.
One sentence, who do you help? What do you help them do in one sentence? Tell me, make it short, because that went way over my head.
Okay, I got you. So I help entrepreneurs and I help individuals learn sales, communication, or I help the businesses actually expand their companies with people that I train.
Okay, sick. So what do you help them do? Say I just want to get in entrepreneurship. My name's Jimmy. I'm 19 years old. How do you get me on the path to success? What does that look like?
Yeah. So the best way to get started is by setting appointments. So in order for people to close deals, there needs to be appointments on the calendar with people that are qualified and interested. So essentially, this is called an appointment setter. This is the easiest way to get into entrepreneurship and make like an extra $3,000 to $5,000 a month to start, and can really set you on the path to make a lot more, like $10,000, $20,000 a month. Once
you can help people who are new to entrepreneurship make an extra $3,000 to $5,000 a month.
Yep.
If somebody wants more information on that, how can they find you?
Yeah, they could find me on my TikTok here, Dylan Cadulo. It's my first name and last name right there. I'm on TikTok here. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. And the way that I help people start an appointment setting is through a program I have called the Superstar Setter. So it's a 5-day boot camp that gives you this skill that you can take and start running with it and actually start like earning commissions and applying the skill that's going to set you on a path to really.
Yeah, Dylan, you're losing me, man. Where can they go and find you, bro? Like, if somebody wants to make $3,000 to $5,000 a month, where can they go to find you? Like, how can they find you? What link you got?
Yeah, so if you go to superstarsetter.com, then that's going to bring you to the page where you can actually like get this program. Yeah. It's literally only $7 to get started, why
should somebody work with you?
If somebody is lacking the skill to make like an extra $3,000 to $5,000 a month, or even $10,000 a month, then that's basically it. You need to make at least 5 to 10x your living expenses in order to really prosper in life. And so this gives you a very simple skill that's easy to learn, and you just need to put in the work. But when you put in the work, you're able to get results. So
love it. Listen, man, you guys go hit the guy up, man. This guy's a great guy. With that being said, Dylan, too many big words. I was confused, but love what you're doing, man. First person that you said it's $7.
$7.
First person that I see, they screenshot it to me. I'll cash app and send me a screenshot that you bought it. I'll cash app and buy it for you. We always support businesses on here. Listen, guys, if you guys have a great product, whether you agree, whether you disagree, get up here, man. If you really have a great product, you feel like it can help people, whether you got a candle business, a lash business, a bonnet business, a window business, any type of business, get up here and promote, man. Somebody may, could use your help. So, Dylan, thank you so much for being on here, man. Appreciate you. Anything you want to say to people?
All I gotta say is just know what you want, like we just talked about here. I think the really important thing for everybody to know is to really just know what you want and go after it and do whatever it takes. And so that's really it.
Dick, awesome, man. All right, brother. Good.
All right, well, appreciate it.
Good to see you again, brother.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
See ya.
All right, man. Listen, you guys.
Oh my gosh, that was hurting my ears. I'm sorry to all headphone users. I did not know. Okay, Imanibonics, you're coming on. Imanibonics. That's what I meant. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Can y'all hear me?
I can.
Hey y'all.
How
y'all doing?
Doing so well. How are you?
I'm good. I just have a couple.
Wait. What's your name? Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Minnesota, and my name is Mani.
Love it, Mani. Okay, got you. So, where'd you first see us, Mani?
On my For You page, I used to see y'all like live every day, and I'd be like, bro, what is this? Like, it's giving weird. But yeah, I've been tuning in, you know. But my first question is, yesterday when I was watching a live, somebody asked if y'all use protection, and Sean said no. I just want to know, is y'all getting tested? Because it's 3 of y'all. Are y'all like being safe, you know, getting tested? Because honestly, STDs is on the rise, and y'all don't know what Sean out here doing.
Let me ask a question. If, like, I get what you're saying, and before I'm intimate with any woman, of course I will get tested because I have a family to like protect. I would never play with Olivia's health. I would never play with Shanice's health. That's extremely disrespectful. However, if none of us have ever had an STD and we only mess with each other, and by each other, they only mess with me because they don't even mess with each other, how will we get an STD?
You don't know that. You could be in a relationship and people could still like step out or whatever. And plus, you 2 ladies, y'all not worried about y'all pH balance. But yeah, I don't know. And my next question or like statement, whatever, is to Shanice. I know a lot of people like Shanice, but honestly, her sitting, you know, all nonchalant with that same face, that same look on her face is kind of weird. Me personally, I would not be comfortable being with a man that's dating a woman that's, you know, in her early 20s because it's giving grooming. So how do you just sit back and like, you know, allow that? Would you be okay if your daughter was in this type of relationship with a man that's, you know, in his 30s and she's fresh in her 20s? Because I'm 22, and even me, I'm not dating no 30-year-old man. So Shanice, how do you feel?
And then Shanice brought something up to my attention. She's like a healthcare professional, and she actually recommends that. What'd you say, baby? Yes.
Why y'all whispering?
She said get tested because I was trying to hear what she said and be polite. She said get tested every 6 months so you're even in a relationship. So that's something, yeah, I guess we should implement.
Okay. Did you hear my other question? Why y'all keep whispering? Like, I'm a guest on y'all live. Y'all not even interacting and answering my questions. Hello? Did y'all not hear me? Hello?
Oh, hello.
Did y'all not hear my other question? Oh my God, y'all so rude. Interesting. Maybe y'all should think about getting tested more frequently, because to my knowledge, I thought it was every 3 months. Because that's what my doctor told me. But do what y'all do. It's a little tension. Y'all good?
Yeah, no. She's just educated me on something. That's all.
Oh, period. I like that. Shanice, can you tell the viewers what you was educating him on?
The same thing I told you all about getting tested every 6 months, even in a relationship.
Okay. Did y'all hear my other question, or should I repeat it?
You can repeat it.
So I was saying, like I said before, a lot of people like Shanice. Like, Shanice, you're a very beautiful woman, but for you to be, you know, I don't know, you damn near 30, to sit back and be with a man that's with a woman in her early 20s, like, how do you sit back and just, you know, not say anything? Because I'm pretty sure if you had a daughter, I don't think you would be okay with your daughter dating a man that's in his 30s. It's giving grooming. So how do you feel? I can't really hear you, Shanice. I cannot hear y'all. Like, why is y'all whispering?
Do you have any other questions?
I cannot hear anything y'all said, nor can the viewers.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I didn't hear what Shanice said, though, to my question.
I'm good. Thank you for your question. Do you have any other questions?
No, you didn't answer my question. That's what I'm saying.
Question is, I'm good. For your question, do you have any other questions?
Not really. I don't know. Y'all a little weird. That's y'all a little weird. But yeah, I just feel like Sean, he's a little manipulative, you know, all the same stuff. I low key think he's a colorist because of how he treats you, Shanice, and the vibe, like, it's just not there. He definitely got a favorite. Olivia's definitely the favorite. But yeah, I don't know. Y'all being a little weird on this live, but
Let
it's
me get this
giving
straight.
robot.
Let me get this straight. I'm a colorist, but I chose to be.
I'm just speaking off of what I see. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no,
That's
but
just
like
how
make
me
it
as a viewer,
like
that's how
hold
I
on.
see it.
I know, and I just want to ask a question back. So, like, if I'm a colorist, why would I be in a relationship with somebody I'm not attracted to?
You could still be a colorist and still date dark skinned black women.
Make that make sense?
How else
I
do I
thought
need
the
to
point
make
I thought the point of colorist, and maybe I'm wrong because I don't know everything, but to me, I thought the definition was discriminating against somebody because of the color of their skin. Is that not correct?
yeah, towards darker skinned women, but you
So
could still, like I said,
if I was discriminating against her, why would I get in a relationship?
hey, look, you could, like I said, you could still be a colorist and still date dark skinned women.
But let me get
That's
this
just
straight.
how me as a viewer,
Yeah.
that's
So,
how
but
I
let me get
feel.
this straight. So, you think
But
there's members of
that's
like
y'all relationship.
you think there's members that of like there's people that don't like black people, like period, like a racist person, they're gonna go and get a black girlfriend?
Duh. I've dated a white person and he turned out to be racist.
Okay.
What?
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
think
I
I
just
think
hope y'all stand up.
I think he might have been a little bit off his rocker. Like it doesn't make sense. Like if you don't like black people, why would you put yourself in a relationship
I
with them?
mean, slave masters, you know, own slaves and still, you know, fucked on slaves and didn't like us. But I guess,
True. That's a good point.
yeah. But I don't
They didn't
know.
be in a
I don't.
relationship and build a family with them though.
Y'all is so funny to me. Like this is comedy. Oh, I don't know. I really just want y'all to stand up and make sure y'all getting tested, please and thank you.
That's actually a good point. Like right now, I wouldn't say it's like not a priority. Obviously, before we take precaution, but the more variables, the more you have to get tested. And like moving forward, the way it's going to be, and this is Shanice. She's bringing very good points, right? I gotta like listen to her advice on that. So it'll just be quarterly, every 3 months. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said. But y'all have a good night. I hope you ladies, you know, find y'all worth one day. And I don't really want to bash y'all like how everybody else be doing. But I just really hope y'all like get it together and leave this man because he's a misogynist. Like I don't know. Y'all can do so much better. Y'all both are beautiful. What?
When has he ever said he did not like women? Why would
Girl,
he?
you don't have to say you don't like women to be a misogynist. It's like you don't have to call somebody a nigga in order
Misogynist.
for something to be
mis-
racist. But I
So
mean,
what
y'all,
misogyny? Hold on. Misogyny literally means hateful towards women or hateful of women. When have I ever said I hate women?
did you not hear what I just said? You don't have to outright say I hate women
I know
to be a
based off the but
misogynist.
I'm just talking about the dictionary definition. Like if I go look it up in the dictionary, like it means a hatred towards women. How can I hate women if I'm in a relationship with two of them?
Oh my. Okay, all right. You got it, Sean. You got it.
I'm not trying to have it. I'm just
You
saying. Only thing that I'm saying is your guys' feelings don't override the dictionary. That's it.
boy, what?
Okay. You have a
I
business?
guess. No, but I do paint. I'm in school to be an art teacher. You want to see one of my
Hey,
paintings?
I love it. Yes. We want to see all the
Period.
paintings.
Let
By
me
the way,
show
are your lights
y'all.
purple?
Huh?
Are your lights purple?
They pink.
Oh
But
man.
yeah, let me bust out a painting for y'all.
Got a painting for us.
Okay, hold on. Give me a
I'm colorblind,
second.
by the way. That's something y'all didn't know.
Oh, that sucks.
No, it's cool. I like it.
But yeah, this is one of my paintings. Y'all not even looking. That's so rude.
Look at it.
Yo, that is.
Gorgeous.
Okay.
Yo, how much for a painting?
That's what I was about to say.
I love that so much.
I mean, we could talk about that.
No,
Is
let's
you
talk
really
about it
gonna
now.
buy
How much
it?
for a painting?
Huh?
Huh? How much for a painting?
$200 for that one.
I feel like you're just trying to tap our head, but we'll go ahead and pay it. I feel like you normally charge like 45, but it's okay. So
That's actually not true. I don't cut myself short, so don't ever try to play with me like that, Sean.
Then add a zero
Nice
to
try
it.
though.
Add a zero to it. Add a zero. Make it 2,000.
Okay, is you gonna pay the $2,000 though?
Not for that painting, but if you do one of us and it's really good, of course.
Oh hell no, y'all wouldn't. I would never entertain that bullshit.
Okay, well then I don't know what to tell you.
Oh well.
So you wouldn't draw me as an alien? You wouldn't draw Shanice as an alien? And him?
No, not really, because y'all honestly goofy as hell to me. I would not do it.
Thank you.
But I'm
I
not
think
gonna
you
waste
should
too
do
much of
something-
y'all.
I
Huh?
think you should do something with that. I think if you did custom art as people as an alien, I think you could do something with that. I personally think that's really, really cool. And if you were to launch a business and you wanted somebody to support, I would literally pay for like the first painting, whoever it was that you did. So with that being said, you may think we goofy as hell, and that's okay, but we still want you to be successful. With that being said, if somebody does want a painting, how can they hit you up?
Follow me on Instagram.
Period.
Yeah. Awesome.
But yeah.
Sweet. All right, man.
But yeah, y'all have a good night.
Yep. You have a good night as well.
Somebody said Snoop fumbled the bag.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the thing is though, when you feel like your feelings override the dictionary, like pure logic, it's just it's just kind of
Not override the dictionary.
debate. Like, why does it got to turn into like an attack? Like, just because somebody has a different opinion than you doesn't make them a bad person.
I figured it was because of my answer.
Oh.
Shanice be eating. I know. That's what I like to cook, because I like to eat.
I be eating too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, listen, plan for success. Y'all go get y'all a 10x planner, man. You know what I'm saying? 10x. Go get you a 10x planner.
Woo. Hello, Go.
Oh, hectic. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Okay. Listen, it's 5 a.m. here, but let me switch on my camera.
Let's do it. Dang, you woke up for us or you stayed up for us?
I woke up for you guys because you guys start at 4 a.m. because I'm in South Africa.
That's the best way to start a day. Honestly.
Yeah. But are you guys good? Are you guys good?
Yeah,
I don't know. Your energy just seemed
Yeah,
off
probably
in the
over there
beginning,
laughing
so I was a bit worried.
Yeah, I be over there laughing at
What's
us.
that?
Like, ha, silly Americans.
No, just interesting, different, interesting. Yeah, I just wanted to, just to tap in deeper into that,
Okay. Go ahead.
Listen, Sean, but just before I ask, all of these other questions, didn't you say that you wear suits every day?
Ideally, yeah. Not all the time, but ideally I like to wear suits every day.
Oh, okay. Is it for specific occasions or what?
I just feel like I should present myself. I like to wear suits. I don't know why. I just like to wear suits. I like them.
Okay, cool. All right. Listen, I'll come back to you. I wanted to ask Shanice some questions. So, Shanice, the other day I was watching a live where I think you're with a friend of yours. I think she does hypno and whatever else. And in one of that, in that, you were talking about, she said you should go to some happy space, and you were speaking about your vision of you being on stairs, and you pictured your family. Can you maybe just go over that again? Just remind me.
During the breathwork session, usually during the breath, she'll tell you like to imagine a particular place or a particular scene, and it's different for everyone. And if you'd like to, after the class, you can like discuss with everyone in the class in a group setting what that scene looked like or felt like to you, and how, like, what exactly that represented. So for another client, they saw themselves coming down the stairs, and it was just like themselves guiding like another version of themselves down the stairs, but it was something holding them back. So they looked behind them, and then it was an older version of them, like a past version of them, basically symbolizing like you can't move forward without acknowledging like your past or your traumas. And then at the bottom of the stairs, it was a like a child version of them. So yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
But the one that you spoke about, where you were walking down the stairs, and you said at the bottom of the stairs you had seen your family, of how you pictured your family. And so I wanted to know, what did that family look like?
Just I saw my children with me, and I saw I saw my love at the bottom of the stairs.
And was Olivia there?
No, I'm not dating Olivia.
Yeah, but is she not part of your family though, in the bigger scheme? Like you guys have a macro family, then you've got your own micro family, right? So I just want to understand, did you see Sean? Did you see Olivia? What was the picture of your family? What's that?
Olivia was not there.
Olivia was not there. Okay. But was there any other female there?
No, I mean, I can't picture any other female that I haven't met or seen, you know?
Yeah, but you've also not seen your children, but you pictured them, right? So I just want to understand.
I'm not saying I saw their actual faces, I just felt their presence. Does that make sense?
Okay, all right, no, that's fine. So just in the general scope, did you ever imagine yourself going into polygamy ever in the future? Because, as a female, listen, and personally, I have nothing against polygamy. Trust me, in my culture, in my tribe, it's common, right? So, but as a girl growing up, you never really sit and say, one day I want to go into this. So was that the case for you or?
No, growing up, it was not. We spoke about this early in our relationship, and I was on board with it. And the ideal of what that looked like evolved over time.
And then when was that changing point where you're like, okay, this is now the point where I'm okay with this. I see this in my future, and this is what I want for my future going forward.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
So I just want to know that pivoting point where you said, you did have it at the back of your mind, but when was that point of implementation where you changed and you're like, okay, this is it, I'm good with this, and this is where my future's going?
Well, I think it wasn't exactly a particular point, it was a person. So the fact that he was talking to me about it, I felt safe. I trust in his vision and in his mission, and generally in regards to bringing women on that were more of assets.
Assets to whom?
Say again?
Assets to whom?
To our family, building generational wealth.
Okay. And so you guys stay in the same household? Maybe, okay, let me move on to Sean. Is this, the plan going forward, Sean? Because I heard you say that you want 7 queens. That's what you said. Are you planning on staying with all 7 in the same house?
By the time I get to 7, I'll be able to do whatever I want. So we'll have mansions. If we have to live in a building, we can buy multiple places in the building. However much space we need to make that work, we'll make that work.
And if that doesn't happen, if you don't get to the point where you can afford your mansions, are you just gonna cramp everyone in a commune setting?
Why would I take on responsibility that I'm not ready for? That wouldn't make sense. If I'm not in a position to handle that responsibility, I'm not gonna put myself in that position.
Are you in a position right now to handle the 2 queens that you do have? Why do they not each have their own mansion?
Okay. So what are they going to do in a mansion all day by themselves?
That's not the point. The question was, why do they not have it now?
But no, you're asking me a point. You're asking me something that they don't even want. What are they gonna do all day in their own mansions? Besides literally
Shanice.
never hold on. Because what they're gonna do
Okay.
is never be there and want to be with their man.
But
Like,
you see,
come on,
here's the thing.
girls. When girls get a man, most of the time, if they really like him, all they want to do is be around him. They want to sleep next to him every night. They want to hang out with him. They don't even be in their own place like that. Maybe I'm mistaken, but that's just what I've experienced. Why would I rush? One, I don't like, this is the way I look at things.
Okay, wait, hold on.
This is the way I look at it. For me, I feel like rich and wealthy are two different things. If I will be completely transparent, guys, I am not
Sean, wait. I'm not gonna let you go on a rant and change the.
you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead.
But you didn't even answer the question though. You're not answering the question. You're going off topic, and that's why I'm trying to reel it back.
Something they don't even want.
But they didn't say so. You're speaking on their behalf. Don't they have their own voices?
All right. How about this? You should ask them what they want.
I just asked Shanice. She spoke about the kids and the husband and da. I'm gonna come to Olivia. I was asking you about providing for that.
So let me get this straight. Because I have two queens, you feel like I should buy each of them a mansion. Is that correct?
It's not about the mansion. It's about being able to provide for them separately.
Yeah. I mean, I see your point. For us, we want to stay as close as possible. One, to develop our relationships and communication. And number two, you can sit up here and spend $10,000 to $15,000 paying for two different places, an extra $10,000 to $15,000, or you can take that $10,000 to $15,000 and put it into like investments. And for me, you guys, people could not imagine how much I've sacrificed. Sometimes it's an unbearable load, to be completely transparent, to achieve our goals, like more than you guys could ever imagine. And honestly, knowing what I know now, for me personally, I feel like I would have scaled my business to $1 million a month before I ever discovered. But because one thing this relationship has taught me is that a man, you can have a woman as an asset, but as a man, honestly, bro, like you gotta even be more of a leader. Like you cannot count on, I'm not gonna say you can't count on people, but you gotta bear a lot of weight. And knowing what I know now, I personally feel like I would want to be at the point of having a business of already doing $1 million a month. And maybe that's just cause like I'm like I got really big goals, but, yeah, that's just not the move right now. Like you can go and rush and do that, but for me, I would rather pay for like the lifestyle, upgrade the lifestyle out of passive income and not earn income. And right now, I don't have a lot of passive income. I don't even have a lot of earned income. My business has a lot of earned income, but for me, I invest a lot into like myself, into mentorship, into the business, into things that will allow me to get to the point to make $1 million a month. And once I'm doing $1 million a month, then it's time to buy the assets. Once you have the assets, you have true indestructible wealth. You got cash flow every month, and you are in a much better like position.
Okay, that's fine. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that, having those aspirations. But what I'm trying to understand is how that fits into the whole family dynamic, right? Because right now I'm hearing a lot of me, I. Hence, I'm trying to ask, how does that then filter into each of your queens, you see? So anyway, do you consider yourself someone who is able to accept other people's opinions, even if they differ to yours?
I feel like as long as they're respectful, yes. Is it something I feel like I can improve upon? Yes. But I do feel like I'm receptive. If I didn't get to where I'm at, and I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm the greatest thing ever, but I have achieved things that 99% of people walking America will never do. I don't think that makes me any better than anybody. I think I just got the right information and implied the right information. But if I wasn't receptive to that information in the first place, then I would have never got here. Because I dang sure didn't get here on my own. Like I come from the lowest of the low. Like I am the lowest of the low. My mom was like on drugs and like all type of stuff. And like the lowest of the low. Like I had bad relationships, bad friendships. Like I failed in the military. Like I was the lowest of the low. I've been homeless 4 times in my adult life. Like
Hold on.
come from nothing. I didn't get here, and I'm not trying to say, oh, I made it, but I didn't get to this point by like acting on information that only I knew. Like I had to be receptive to somebody to get to this point. Nobody has potential on their own. So I feel like when people have, I don't listen to everybody, but the people I do listen to, like I definitely listen to them, if that makes sense.
No, I hear what you're saying, Sean, and I don't mean to cut you off. It's your life story, and that's fine. But I just want to know, when your queens disagree with you, or when they have an opinion that is different to yours, do you accept that, or you accepting other people's different opinions is for everyone else except your queens? They must always, you guys must have the same sort of outlook, because it seems like if someone, or if one of them, especially maybe Shanice, says something different that you don't like, you seem to take it personally, like she's not allowed to have a different opinion. And I don't want to get Shanice in trouble or anything, because Jesus, she's walking on eggshells.
Come on, man, stop. So you guys, the funny thing is you guys literally just saw her disagree with me, and it was like a learning moment for me, even though I was like, oh, wait, okay, cool. There's some relevance to that. My thing is this. I don't care if my woman disagrees with me, but here's how I feel. I feel like I personally like, and it could be a flaw of mine, I don't know. Maybe it's just an ego thing. I personally like my woman to support me, especially when I'm in front of other people. If I'm wrong, if you want to correct me, I feel like that should be like later. Like for me, I like a more united front when it comes to like that. So I think it just depends on like the approach. But we have disagreements all the time. They educate me all the time when it comes to like how to do different things. Like when Olivia first told me like, let's go TikTok live, I was like, that's stupid. That ain't gonna work, but whatever, let's try it. So they come to me with ideas all the time. Like I don't know everything.
And then do you, if they're wrong, do you support them?
Any guy that does not listen to his queen is kind of like an idiot. Like, because women have this thing called intuition, and they can sense stuff that's not there. So I feel like it's all like checks and like balances. It just totally like depends.
Okay, but then when they're wrong, do you do the same thing? Do you support them and have the united front and then correct them in the background? Because it seems like you're quick to snap on everyone and be whispering, but you expect them to always be, having that same.
You guys see what you want to see. You guys don't know the conversations that go on off camera. So it just totally depends. Like I said, I'm not a perfect person by any means, but I think the beauty of people lies in like the diversity of like its culture. So like they're gonna have different opinions. Like they give me ideas all the time.
Okay, and then just one last question. Your polygamy or the setting, and what is the purpose? Like what are you trying to build out of this? Apart from the wealth and whatnot, what else is from this, and what are these ladies getting from this? And I don't want to say girls, because I find that very not demeaning, but these are ladies. What is the purpose? What is this polygamy, mounted on? What is the foundation?
Wealth. And by wealth, we don't mean money, we mean impact on people. We want to positively impact as many people as we can. And that's what we're going to do.
Do you think that your queens are positively impacted by you?
Yes.
Okay. Olivia, how are you?
I think any woman will be positively impacted by me. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm the type of guy, I don't want nothing from a woman that I'm dating. The only thing I want to do is help you reach your potential. If you look me in my eyes like, hey, I want to lose 20 pounds in the next 4 months, you know what? I'm going to be like, okay, sweet. This is what we got to do. What can I do to help you? Do you need a workout plan? Do you need a meal plan? Anything that I can do to help you. If I see you slacking on your workout, guess what? I'm going to be like, hey, you should go to the gym. Hey, you told me you're going to do this. Guys, no